Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are going to continue our space survival adventure here on the alien planet because we are ready to build our updated respawn pod or updated ship. Alright, so before we get started on the ship, we did build the module ship here where it's a grinder and a welder system, so we can grind up and weld up everything that we make for the new ship. Only problem is that we still may have encounters. So in order to dwarf all the encounters from destroying our new ship or a new build, I need to set up more turrets around the area. Alright, so we made a couple of these turbine wind towers coupled with interior turrets, which have about 100 magazines in them. So I plopped them all around this compound or economy base and have it all laying around outside. I believe it's a mixture of 600 m's or 600 meters and 800 meters of distance, but I made a perimeter so that if a ship does come after us, we got some protection, which is perfect. And I'm assuming the build of the ship will actually not take up the whole space, but a large portion of it. So that's why I made a large kind of circle with the turrets. Alright, so now we're just gonna have to bring the ship over because I'm gonna attach it onto the ship and build it from there. So of course, as always, enjoy the time lapse. Alright, so the ship is all done. Nope, not really. We may have to separate this into several parts because just building this out took me several hours. So let's just jump into it. Alright, so one of the main reasons why it took so long to create the, let's just say, the foundation of the ship is because we were constantly being attacked, and having these pillars kind of helped for the most part, but some straggler pieces did come in and damage the ship, as you may have seen in the time lapse a few times. But yeah, so the foundation of the ship, or the base of the ship, is complete. It looks very much like the original version, which is this one, but it is currently just a general outline or layout of the ship itself. So the idea here actually is to make kind of like a battleship or hangar ship, where I can store a whole bunch of different ships right inside here, and then have all my storage stuff back here with some thrusters. And then I'm gonna have the top piece here as the main cockpit or bridge. I'm gonna have to design this out a little bit more, and as you see back here, put a little bit of design here. I'm not finished with it whatsoever. It's just some, you know, little touches here and there. But if you look inside, we have more little touches in here with design as well. So you see there's going to be 3 different seats with some protection from these corner blocks or slope blocks, command center thing in the middle, some LCD screens. So if you sat here, you will be able to see the screens, and you can't really see the windows too well, which I might have to change that a little bit, but for the most part, they look pretty damn cool. So if you're in this one, you can't see in front of you anyways, but you can see in the side of you because it's just a little bit taller. So I did a little bit of furnishing here, but I'm not finished at all. It's just, you know, the little things I wanted to work on before I finish up the rest of the layout of the ship itself. So this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna have to figure out where all the thrusters are gonna go as well. So the left and right pieces here are actually connected by merge blocks because I have big plans for this. So each one of these actually is going to carry thrusters and everything like that. But I want to make it more modular. So if I need to do like a dropship kind of situation, I'm going to be able to grab this guy, turn it to a ship, and drop elsewhere. That was kind of the plan with this. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I'm hoping that I can create 2 separate ships out of this that will look pretty damn good. Right now it's just a little bit of a rectangular shape, so not much design to it, but I will add that a little bit later. So I think the next episode is going to figure out to design this a little bit better with the hangar section first, and then I'm going to really have to figure out where all the thrusters are going to go. So ideally most of the thrusters will be back here, and we're going to use a bunch of hydrogen thrusters and iron thrusters. So we're going to use a mixture of them, and I mean, it's easy to figure where the ones going forward are going, but the side ones, up and down, those are a little bit harder to kind of figure out. Maybe put them within the blocks or showing just a little bit would be fine. So I could probably put thruster here, here, and here, like large ones if I needed to. So for example, I could put a few over here, maybe just a tad lower in the inside and showing just a tad. Or, you know, I'm gonna have to find something for it, to be honest. But generally, I'm gonna keep that decent diagonal shape. So we are gonna get rid of these guys here and throughout once we are ready to do so. So still a lot more to go. So the initial phase was the foundation, the base or layout of the ship. Then its next one is going to be more additional design. And lastly, we're gonna have to furnish every little spot too. So it's pretty much 3 ships in one, to be honest. So that's why it's gonna take some time. But right now, part 1 of the new ship building has been completed. So I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse of the build. More to come, and let's hope we finish this sooner than later. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the shipbuilding process. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave us some comments, and of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.